All right, you're watching your Party Zone, and we're here at the Twilight Club in New York with Junior Vasquez.
You know something, pal? You smell an awful lot like flowers.
Junior,
Hi.
welcome to the show.
Nice seeing you again.
Yeah, the last time I saw you was '96 at the Mixmag party in Rimini.
Yes.
A little while ago now.
Yeah.
So tell me, we've just kind of jumped in. You've just been doing the internet thing.
Right.
It's the launch of the G-Shock side on the internet. You've just been playing live to the whole of Europe.
Yeah.
And you're going to play again in a minute and play all together. It's like 19 hours.
Yeah, something like that. I'm supposed to be here till 5 o'clock Sunday night because it's a black party here in New York. It's a big weekend.
How do you do that? I mean, you need food. You need to go to the toilet.
Food, I have a bathroom downstairs.
Wow, man.
Rips force, coffee, whatever gets me through.
That is wild. So what was it like, actually? Because you were here, I mean, the stuff was beamed out to people all over Europe. But here, you were actually in an empty club. I mean, what was it like
That was
playing?
weird. That took a minute getting used to.
Yeah, because normally you must feed off the vibe as well of the people.
Yeah, a couple people came by. But yeah, that part was bizarre.
Yeah.
It would have been kind of different if there were people on my dance floor. So that took a minute to get used to, but after I got into it. And then knowing how short the set was, figuring out what to play, and I had to figure out what to put in the middle and at the end, so.
Because you're so not used to that.
Nah.
It's long stretches for this man.
Yeah.
So, what was I going to say? Yeah, also, the booth that you DJ in is something quite special, right? I hear that you play in quite a special booth, no? Is that not right?
No, well, once I left here the first time when it was Sound Factory, because this was originally Sound Factory,
Right.
where I helped build and started, and then I moved on, but no, just kind of remodel. I have a lot of toys and equipment I use. That's the only difference. I mean, I have this area, there's an area downstairs, and then the actual control room is in there.
Right.
But
Nothing that special.
Arena was more special than here. When I played at Arena at Palladium,
Right.
that was a little bit more over the top.
Someone said it was like a cockpit, like a DJ's cockpit.
Yeah, that was a very nice booth.
I wish we had some pictures to show you, but we don't. Listen, we're going to go and watch a video right now. I've got loads more to talk about with this man, believe you me. We're right now going to watch Get Your Hands Off My Man, and also Junior's remix of A Little Wonder, David Bowie. So check them out. We'll be back. Junior, you go and have your coffee. This man needs his coffee. He's got a DJ forever and ever and ever tonight. I mean, this is going to be mad.
It should be tea.
So, Junior, tell me, after being in New York now for 2 days, the thing I noticed that it's so noisy, it's so insane, it's so stressful. How do you deal with it? I mean, because you weren't born in New York. You were born in quite a small town, right?
Yeah, but I've been here 22, 23 years, so I'm used to it. You get used to it.
Don't you ever feel like,
that I wanna
move out
leave?
again and...
Yes, I do.
Do you
I'm
think
going
you
through that
ever
in my
will?
life a little bit right now. Maybe get a house in Miami or something.
Yeah.
Just to
come
get
on,
away.
that's not much more quiet, is it, really?
Oh yeah, South Beach
Is
is
it?
it's very nice.
But still, New York is still your home.
For now, yeah.
So what about your past? I don't know whether this is true, but I read somewhere that your dad was a butcher. And this is also true that he once took you to the slaughterhouse and actually killed a cow in front of you.
Yes.
Are you a vegetarian now?
Yes.
I would be. That is not good. So what was the moment, actually, that you decided you were living in a small town, middle of nowhere? What was the moment that you decided, I'm going to go to New York and I'm going to make music and I'm going to be in showbiz? I mean, what?
That didn't happen coming to New York.
No?
It wasn't, the plan to come to New York wasn't for music, it was for fashion.
Right.
I came here to get into the fashion business, designing and whatnot. And I just decided that when I was like 16, just turned 17.
And you did
1,000 years ago.
that. You did that for a while.
And I
You
just
did-
kind of ran away and just came and did, well, yeah, I worked at it.
So what happened? I mean, how did you get into music?
I just stumbled into it. I got really disappointed in the fashion business. And I started picking it up as a hobby. I always liked music. I mean, my mother would take me out to sock hops and everything. I mean, I always had that in me, but as far as making a career, I just sort of started as a hobby.
And it just
Yeah, I mean, I even took hairdressing, went to hairdressing school and everything. I mean, I had something to fall back on maybe, but this panned out, I guess.
So it's kind of weird because you seem like quite a stubborn man. You do things your own way. Because really, if you think about it, if you give advice to someone about, how do I become, really successful in the music industry, you think, okay, you got to travel a lot, do this, do that. You've been just in your own place, doing your own thing, playing tunes that a lot of people wouldn't play, that you think, oh, you can't get away with that, being an underground DJ. Yet you got away with all of it and you became really successful. Do you think it's because you did it a different way? Or?
Well, it would obviously make sense that because I did it exactly my way. I mean, I probably moved faster by standing still, or got farther ahead by standing still. I mean, that's the way I chose to do it. And I filled a void after Paradise Garage closed. That's what I felt, with this big space here and everything. When this was Sound Factory, so there was a reason to stay here steadily every Saturday. But the traveling, the traveling thing didn't come till like 2 years ago, when I can travel around a little bit and play, because it's kind of fun and exciting when you see place packed of people that you're not, even people will travel from New York to go there where I'm playing. So, I mean, I think standing still was my advantage.
So what about, because you've got some famous fans, one of those, obviously Madonna. I mean, you worked with Madonna. What did Madonna, by the way, what did she think when you did If Madonna Calls? Did you tell her beforehand?
No, she's not talking to me now.
Oh, really?
No, we need to go past that one.
Oh, okay. Oh, sorry.
No, we're whatever.
Oh.
She's moved on. I guess I've moved on.
Sorry, man.
I love her. I love her to death.
There you go. He loves you. He's proven that enough, I think, especially with all the tracks been doing for you, including this one. If Madonna Calls, let's go and check it out. Let's see what we're talking about.
I've never even seen it.
He doesn't even know there's a video. So here you go, exclusively for the Party Zone.
Mr. Hickey, I'll get in trouble. Folks who gather around the fire, sing a song, tell the choir, pretty soon they'll all return. I'll say hi.
Okay, you're still watching the Party Zone, coming to you from the Twilo Club in New York City with Junior Vasquez. So, Junior, what exactly happened? When the Sound Factory shut down, why was that exactly?
Probably the city licensing.
Right.
It didn't have a liquor license, and just probably a lot of things at that time.
Right.
But in a way, looking back at it in retrospect, it probably was a good thing, because I got to travel outside of here and do other things. I did Tunnel, and then I did Palladium, so it proved that I didn't really actually need this space.
Because you were just famous for the fact that you never left New York.
Yeah.
It was like, what's up with this man?
Yeah.
So finally people did get to see you, and especially with things like tonight as well, that the whole of Europe saw you. You didn't even have to leave New York for that one. So what about the Twilo Club? I mean, it's the same place.
Yes.
You don't actually run this, right? So
No.
it's not your thing. Would you want to run a club? Or no? Just too much paperwork and things. And
insurance and people hurting themselves, the drug situations, it's just too. I just want to play music, get paid well for it. That's the.
Why not?
I wouldn't want to own a club, maybe a restaurant.
So what about, because you DJ, you produce, you remix, do you see yourself mainly as one of these three, or?
First, a DJ, because that's what I like to do the most still. That's like total gratification for me. And then remixing. Producing then comes, and then songwriting is sort of the last.
So why that order? Is it because...
I don't know. This is instant gratification.
Yeah.
When you're in the studio, it's just like a process, and then companies sometimes don't like something, or they reject it, or it never sees the light of day. This is instant gratification.
Is it more worrying when you produce stuff instead of, say, remixing? With remixing, is it a bit more, you do your thing, there you go, and with producing, it's very like, oh my God,
actually, producing and remixing is kind of the same thing now with DJs. I mean, we actually pretty much now only work with the vocals most of the time. Like Cher's One by One, for instance, I did, that was actually slow tempo, and then I just took the vocals and time stretched them and made a dance version of it. But I think that's pretty much producing now, because we're not, remixing was where you added a few things back in the day.
Yeah. Do you think, actually, because nowadays, as you say, a lot of remixes now, like, say, for instance, take the, what is it, Professional Widow, Tori Amos.
Yeah.
Who was it again? Armand Van Helden.
Yeah.
Thank you very much, James Hyman. For instance, that track, you know, it went to #1 in the UK. Still, Armand obviously only got remixer money. He didn't get points on the record. I don't know if you guys at home understand this. With points, you get money for every record that's been sold, and the producer normally gets that. And remixer just gets a flat fee.
Well,
Do you think that's fair? Do you
no,
think
it's not fair, but
change?
that's the nature of the beast. And that's why a lot of us move into producing and writing.
Right.
Because if we're doing remixing and that becomes the hit version, I think we should get points as remixers. I really do.
The business needs to change.
Yes.
Anyway, listen, I think it's about time to go and watch another video. It's a Party's own massive Sound Factory video remix of Your Loving Arms.